Alright guys, X-Fox here, and yeah, third time's a freaking charm here. So, as many of you guys have probably been following along, what I've gone ahead and done here is added the Castle SCT combo here with the, I think it was a 3800 kV. It's the Sidewinder ESC. So, yeah, we're going to see what it does. If you guys are not watching this and you haven't been following it, basically I've tried two different setups with these Predator tracks on here. I had a Rooster CRAWLER ESC with a 55 turn brushed motor. I tried an 84 spur with a 22 pinion on the 55 turn, and it was so slow you couldn't run it, and the thing would overheat after about 2 to 3 minutes because these tracks add about 6 pounds to your car, and then just the mass of turning them is a bunch. So I switched it up and put a 27 turn motor on there, went with a 15 tooth pinion and the 84 spur. And still, it was quicker, but it was still having problems with the overheating issues. So we're going to see what happens here, because I definitely, think this has a lot more torque, and it has a fan on the motor, and we're going to see. Now, I was never able to make it up this hill before anyway, so... Oh, jeez. I totally missed that. I hope you guys didn't see that. I totally just made it over the top of this hill. I was never able to make it up there with any of my setups that I had before. Now let's try the classic one over here. Oh, no problem. And it's a little more muddier today, so try this here. I never tried this one yet. I'm trying to drive with one hand, guys, so give me a little bit of a break here. This might be just a little too steep for it. Alright guys, so back over to my famous sort of muddy slash hilly section, whatever you want to call it here. Been already actually running around for 2 or 3 minutes, haven't noticed a power drop off yet. And it seems to be doing fairly well. I mean, it does pretty good with the torque. The torque is provided by this motor. You can see, man, I put it dirt, rocks, and this stuff is really muddy. A little bit cold out. Well, actually, it's sort of hot out today, but you can see these tracks are super muddy. Alright guys, so I've been driving it out here for a couple more minutes, probably, I don't know, 9-10 minutes, and I noticed the car would shut off for a second. The steering would work, but I get no motor. And I would see my ESC was flashing red, and I felt my motor felt fine because I have that heatsink on it, but it looks like my ESC, of course, is getting super hot. So I'm going to try and drive this through the water here and just go, just go real slow here. Oh, don't tell me I got high centered. There we go. Whoa, that might be a little too deep for me right there. So I want to back up. Try and go the other way here. Not bad in the mud. You can see the tracks just slip a ton though when you get them wet. Trying to go through here. You can see how some of those little guide wheels right there sort of stay up and get stuck. So I don't know. I'm still trying it out here. Let's go through there again a couple more times here. I'm still very curious, guys. If any of you guys can leave a comment to a video where you were able to run your setup, you know, for say more than 10 minutes without it getting hot. Let me know your gearing and everything, because I need to know. Oh yeah, you can see the tracks just slipping. You can hear them. One thing they need on here is a track tensioner, if you want to call it that. Look at that. I honestly think my stock tires would have been better going through there. So it seems to do a lot better in, you know, not so muddy of water, where the mud can really clog up those tracks and whatnot. This is sort of a more cleaner water. I know it's still muddy, but you get the picture. Again, sorry for the bad video, guys. Just me, so I'm trying to record and one-hand drive this thing. Just want to show you guys, you know, it does okay when you're not in mud or water. It's just that's full blast for me, guys. Taking it easy here. Oh, here comes some mud. Let's try and go through the deep end, shall we? Yeah, trying to back up. I'm going to go through the middle of it. That's not the middle of it. Here's the middle of it. There we go. So I wanted to show this here. This was a hill that my Wraith was going up pretty easy. And if you see here, this is, you know, pretty easy for it to climb, even though this thing probably weighs now 5 pounds more than my Wraith. So I just want to show you the comparison. Pretty much, you know, not too steep of a hill, but pretty cool. Oops.